What's up everyone, it's Paul and LaFon bringing you another Overwatch League recap video.
As the translocator spotted, it's deleted.
Okay. He's waiting to see if he was going to jump back and then try to go for the 1v1 outplay. Does not happen. Fearless gets nano boosted, but it's not enough. He gets taken so low, the Prophet can just melt him with the beam. Now the EMP comes out. It's just all 6 members in gesture. Falls low, has to get topped up. They'll slowly start doing so. Short leap in, Fleta pushing forward, pops the Primal Rage. He's looking for some knockoffs the side of the map here. Gesture already going to be taken down, but now Fearless gone as well. So an exchange on the Winstons, but Shanghai Dragons, they have a second one. Fleta now getting ready to lose out on that duplicate. It seems like they might be able to weather this storm and flip this back into their favor as they're already at 93%. Seoul Dynasty lose this, which they are going to do, it would seem. And that should just be the map.
Yeah, they just delay. You know, if you really want to use that, they're going to try to come in here with a Wrecking Ball. Unfortunately, not successful. I mean, that's the swap you get, you know, after you toss the Grav into delay and then you swap right to the Wrecking Ball. Smart play by Marvel overall, but inconsequential at the Fleta Torbjorn here, so kind of an anti-tracer composition coming out for the Shanghai Dragons.
Oh, well, already a really strong start. Prophet trying to get up in Lip's face. Offers up quite a bit. Will finally roll through, though. So he just exits out the back and starts making his way around the map. Oh, no.
Prophet, uncharacteristic mistake there. That's going to cost them a little bit of extra time. Although, Fitz gets this lucky headshot here, it feels like. I don't know.
He does. Sorry, I'm still a little out of it after seeing that one. F's in the chat for sure for Prophet, but Fitz does start popping.
Oh my god, I can't believe I used the L word for that. That was no lucky play. It was lucky as your blinks, and then suddenly you're just recalling out and you've wasted all your time.
Yeah. Or you don't have the recall to save yourself from going off the side of the map. Already though, Fitz finds another one, sets up for the body shot on the Izzyaki, looks for the really aggressive pop shot there on the Lip, but will get cut down as he re-peeks around the pillar. So Lip finds 1, but they're still down 2. And now make it 3 as Fearless will fall as well. So Seoul Dynasty looking pretty good right now. They get the halt in to finish off Lip, and just one after the other, these really delayed kills coming in onto the members. He lets the lava go. Mortality Field now going to be gone. As the shots continue to fly. Fleta pushing down, looking to get up close and personal here with Prophet. Forces him into the ice block. Hapadoshan there to try and back him up, but actually gets left out to dry. Prophet left him alone in the corner with the Torbjorn. So they clean up the fight, they get the...
And they have kind of gotten to the point now.
Grasp coming through, Void, however, still going to get frozen. Fitz finishes him off with the headshot. Already looking like a good fight for Seoul. They get the flip here on the point as well as Fitz gets the better of Lip and Fearless will fall. And this is a catastrophic timing here for the Shanghai Dragons. Void's going to desperately swap over onto the Wrecking Ball just to try to tag in the point, force out some extra OT. But I don't know if it's really going to work. He does manage to get there in time. Now has to play this so carefully. Hear the Molten Core coming out from Fleta. Trying to lob that in onto the point. Does manage to get some of it there. But the OT does manage to bleed down. And Seoul Dynasty will draw first blood. They take Ilios 2-1.
Really, really nice angle here.
Good amount of damage. And yeah, Prophet just keeps playing through this window. And, you know, barring a stray right-click headshot coming out from Fleta, they're not really going to be able to take him down too quickly. That being said, they do manage to push up on top of Gesture. Fleta finishes him off. Mortality Field not really going to be catching anybody. Point A of Temple of Anubis.
Oh, look at how far Fleta is into the point, too. There's just no way to stop him.
No. Toby couldn't leap high enough. The freeze starting to come through. He can't get over that May wall. Does get taken down, and yeah, Shanghai Dragons will just go ahead and lock this down for themselves. Really huge running there. Now the Blizzard's going to be coming through from Fleta. This one not going to be eaten, not going to get stunned out of it. The Dynamite already gets rid of Gesture. The damage going forward on the Lip. Prophet does manage to finish him off, but 2 ticks getting ready to come in for the Shanghai Dragons. They're so close to that, and they might just be able to win the round from here. Prophet trying to tag in. Just, you know, a couple seconds is all he's able to get, and otherwise Marvel kind of self-isolating over here. Does get finished off as well, and that's going to be the first volley pushed back here by the Shanghai Dragons, so pretty much already guaranteeing that Seoul Dynasty cannot come close to that.
Yeah, it's basically already set. Prophet actually might get picked here on the retreat. Toby's going to get delayed. Looks like Prophet's going to get out, but it was a sick play from Void. Like, when you look at these D.Va plays, nasty stall, too, with the team cut in half. Like, I don't think they can really reunite. They trade rallies.
Ocean's rolling a rally.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, Shanghai is probably like, oh, leave Jig on. I don't know if he...
Fit swaps over onto the Widowmaker. A little bit of desperation here. Just to try to clear them off the point to get the lockdown here on the point A. Netgrass comes through, but it's not going to be enough to save Void. He'll still get taken down as everybody collapses around him. Fitz finds a headshot on the Lee Jae Gon, but Ocean will still fall. Now Prophet in the corners. Fearless just dances around the barrier, finishes him off, but Gesture does manage to strike back. They find those kills, and it seems like Seoul Dynasty finally have been able to break through, but it's going to be an overtime that they finish this, so Maywall goes up, will get broken down. Gesture under a lot of fires, the Bob goes up into the front, Immortality Field now comes through, trying to save Padoshin's life, but it's just not going to be enough. A double kill with the Accretion, the Bob will finish off Prophet, and for everything that they just threw, they're looking to get the finish here on the Fearless. The Supercharger going to be thrown down, he breaks through the wall, he pushes out, and he's not going to be taken down. Flux starts coming through, catches Lee Jae Gon, but he's going to be dead before they can drop him back to the ground. Answering Fluxes here from Void. Out of it yet again.
I don't think it hit anybody.
Blizzard's ready for Fleta. He goes in, drops it down. Kinetic Grasp just not going to be able to catch it. They finish off Marvel and Toby. Prophet finds Void, but he will fall after that. They get one tick, but with 30 seconds remaining, it's one last ride for the Seoul Dynasty on this point. They have to get out and reset right now.
Yeah, and I don't think the Supercharger is going to be like they're
likely to be on the Torbjorn, and that'll work well against Prophet's Tracer.
There's not a lot of room to work with.
Get up on those tank members.
Yeah, there's not a lot of room for.
Already out the gate, Lip is just pounding Gesture.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Gesture gets revenge.
He gets Lee Jae Gon. A good halt.
Yeah.
But Self over by the points. Got a little bit of backup waiting inside, and Shanghai Dragons are working on surrounding the members of the Seoul Dynasty. Armor Pack coming out a little bit too late there on a Marvel to try to keep him alive. Lip finds that kill, falls up for a second on Toby. Now Gesture and Badoshin also going to fall. It's just Fitz and Prophet now alive.
I think this Prophet Tracer pick has really gotten them much value, not because of Prophet's ability, but just because of the map, and it's just not a great spot for Tracer. They are struggling to cross the bridge now. The sightlines go work against the defending team here as they try to rush back in, and I mean, it's just going to be a lost team fight here. More ult charge for Shanghai and a fast A cap. Now, I mean, look, when you get to this point of the map, you're going to have a lot of more space with the Tracer, but, you know, you lose A, you give up a big time bank. It's really unfortunate for Seoul Dynasty here. Now they lost their Widowmaker ult. I appreciate the Prophet swap here when you're running against this composition. But you've got to be aggressive with it. You can't just sit back and poke with the Mei.
Already Gesture is dead as they try to push out.
Got to push in.
Yeah. Supercharger going to be slapped down by Gesture, throws that around the corner, trying to keep everybody alive. Immortality Field's currently out here for the Shanghai Dragons as Void takes to the air with the Flux. Gets the pick up here, drops him back down, looks for the kills, but doesn't find anything on the back end of that one. Just going to be Prophet eliminated so far, but he'll be respawning right now. Supercharger going to be cleared out, but now Lip gets rid of the Bob. They get rid of Badoshin. The staying power dwindling here for the Shanghai Dragons as Void just wraps around into the back to help clean up Fitz.
Yeah, Prophet probably shouldn't have tried to rejoin there, but he did want to delay a little bit further. He actually had to ice block early, so Flexton, you know, then he got staggered. So yeah. This is just a free push right now for Shanghai Dragons. They don't even have to use ults to do this.
Yeah, pretty brutal. Really nice Maywall there, though, from Prophet, cutting off the members that were trying to get the wraparound there, surprise them from that right flank. That enables them to clean up the before the Shanghai Dragons can push in and get entrenched on the card again.
I do like the Badoshin swap to the Zen because it's going to give them a little bit more burst power if they're going to play this Pokey style.
That's what they need.
Yeah.
Well, will be the Molten Core coming out. Prophet going to be forced into the ice block.
He should be able to get away.
He's ready. He knows that he's got the Blizzard, but thinking maybe he wants to use it, but does not happen, does not need it. They get kills coming through yet again.
Yeah, I like the Zen swap.
Badoshin coming out now from Void. That's going to be the Transcendence coming in as the Blizzard gets tossed into the doorway. Fearless going to be left there alone. They finally clean him up and get Izayaki to boot. So, seeming again like another well-executed fight here for the Seoul Dynasty. They have to use 2 ults to make their way through that fight. 3, actually, I believe the Bob did come out as well from Fitz, but when Immortality Field comes out, Ant Matrix stacked in on the corner. Field's going to be taken down. Toby and Badoshin under a lot of fire, and Izayaki will take out both supports. Fearless catching both tanks as well. That'll be a team wipe. They still have enough time to get back in. Takes a lot of damage. Kites his way back around the cart. Ult comes through. Barriers keeping them protected as they try to get the kill there on the Marvel, but the Flux from him doesn't net them much of anything. Both supports, or DPS rather, going to be gone. Now the tank line broken down. The cart will glide in. So they finished with under a minute. Given how things started, it was a very good long hold.
They forced Shanghai to reposition. They don't get to hold that front bridge location as long as they would have liked to. So nice play.
Well, now I need to make it around this corner. Fearless going to be taken out. Really good pick off there from Prophet. Targeting the Discord targets that are tossed out here by Badoshin. That's going to lead to Lip falling as well. Now Lee Jae gone, so it seems like they have successfully broken wonky communication perhaps coming through from the Shanghai Dragons in that moment. Not really certain what the best move was. That being said, Fleta manages to find a kill onto Fitz. Toby will get slammed to the ground. Now they find the fight, and now they can go ahead and control the cart, which is going to be hovering just below.
I think that's why Badoshin is just trying to chip in that last 10% right now before they actually go for it. They're just absolutely going to need it if they want to commit. No, Lip takes his head off.
That's the second time that Badoshin's gone for that flank. He managed to work his way around there. Level getting tagged. Kinetic Grasp going to be coming through. That'll get interrupted by the accretion there from Void. They make their way underneath the windows. Pulse Spot from Prophet manages to find Fleta, but Void dropping down gets rid of Marvel. Jagon pressing forward, throwing out those armored packs, does pop the rally, and that is going to be wasted. Fitz on the high ground manages to finish him off, and that will finally be the breakthrough that Seoul Dynasty were so desperately looking for.
Breakthrough is the hashtag for Shanghai. Test. It looks like they are going to commit the Molten Core.
Yep. Barely saved Marvel's life to melt everybody. 2 gone to that alone. 2.5 meters left to go here to get into point B, and Seoul Dynasty.
They're just like, well, we can't win these bridge fights. So this is actually pretty smart. It's pretty risky, but I mean, I think you got to take a risk like this when you're in this position. They get across.
Oh, no, they don't.
Well,
I mean, they do, but they don't.
Their bodies get across. One way or the other.
Oh, no, he's been spotted. He's been spotted. Lee Jae is on the hunt.
Oh, the wall, though.
The May wall. He's moving it in. He's trying to get there.
He might get it.
Okay.
Nope.
It doesn't get much closer. If you could finish off Lee Jae, that would have been huge. But he gets the kill in the end.
I mean, you can do some
right there. Jester already getting beaten and battered, nearly finished off.
Molten Core.
Their own amp matrix to try and press across the bridge. So far, just going to be able to find the turret, and Lip will be able to take Prophet down. They needed him in the extended fight to try to get that Blizzard online. Flux comes through, kills Marvel on the activation. The slam will finish off Toby, and that will just be it. They cannot tag onto the cart. They halt him out around, and it seems like this is going to slow down Shanghai Dragons' play. But somehow Fleta gets into the back of the cafe and just takes out Fitz. Now the Flux comes in. Toby trying to survive, but the drop-down boulder comes in. Void takes him out of the fight. But still, with the surround onto Fearless, this could end up costing Shanghai Dragons dearly. Fleta, however, he pushes forward. He's got the right clicks. Never mind, they're fine.
I mean, you know, one of the...
Yeah, Badoshin, however, nearly eliminated. Will pop the rally. Immortality Field keeps him alive for a little bit longer. They'll finish off the bomb as the Molten Core comes through from Fleta. Badoshin now going to be gone. Turret tossed out. Fleta finished off by the Dynamite. A couple members on the side of the Shanghai Dragons falling so very low, but the rally armor comes through. It keeps them sustained. They cannot get the finishing blows, and now the cart bouncing around the corner, just keeping Fitz zoned back. And they're struggling to get out, and with Jester falling, yeah, that's just going to be point B. Snatched up, 4 minutes, 49 seconds. And they can still look for the picks here. Yeah, Prophet gets headshot, turret finishes him off.
I mean, he shouldn't have even been there. Like,
shots here on the Void, who has that Flux rolling, slams him to the ground. Kills not being found yet. Looked like Immortality Field was already used. Prophet now going to be eliminated, though. Fearless finds the kill. Fitz going to be taken out. The cart has just been steadily gliding forward this entire time. Void gets in behind Gesture, helps finish him off. And everybody else is just running for the hills, desperately trying to get back over towards the spawn. But Void is not going to let them go for free.
The Flux!
Get that Holt in. They get the stun. He's looking for the kills. The wall comes up! Oh my gosh, they just will not let them escape. The cart still moving up with 3.5 minutes remaining.
There's no Flux. How did he get... Oh my god.
Okay, they
Prophet's gonna delay.
Prophet makes his way over there with the ice block. He's gonna get popped up. The rally is rolling, puts the May wall up, but gets finished off. The coach gun finishes Badoshin, and
which is always gonna have a harder time. They're just gonna brute force the way onto the point here.
Toby was able to build up that amp matrix. Helps him take down the turret and the Immortality Field. Lee Jae going to be eliminated. The Dynamite does find Lip, and Fleta is going to be gone, so no DPS here for the Shanghai Dragons, and with Void falling, you would expect that to be the crumble. Yeah, full completed crumble here of the defense. So Seoul Dynasty, they do finally have that strong push through. Gets Prophet most of the way towards that Blizzard. Here onto Marvel, but the Immortality Field is there. Lava thrown down as well as Lip finds a pick off on a Badoshin and nearly has a bomb of his own to try and invest into the fight. And you can see it's just complete and utter chaos here as everybody from Seoul Dynasty, they're either clumped up, getting melted down, or split off from everybody else and getting picked.
Yeah, it's essentially... Yeah, I'm just gonna try to get some stagger kills here. Yeah, with the wall, they should get them. Nice halt. And Seoul Dynasty finally really showing signs of life. Now, obviously, they're gonna have a worse time bank, but They've had some great team fights back-to-back here.
Don't have that here. Multiple are going to be coming through from Fleta. Mabari out of the fight is a good boon, but Fleta manages to find Profit before he can get that Blizzard online, so still going to have to build that up. Already down a minute from the finishing time of the thing. Dragged back, pushed back up onto the platform here. Doesn't get finished off. 19 HP remaining for him. Now the push forward with Fleta is freezing everybody in his path.
In that moment,
go ahead and clean them up.
That moment where Lip has the high ground behind them just further shows like Fitz is
online. It needs to be absolutely huge for Prophet. He needs to pull it off. Gesture left all by himself. They need to save him. Mortality Field will finally come through as they try to keep him in the fight, but now Ocean is going to be the one getting picked off. Blizzard, however, from Prophet managed to find Lee J gone. He'll get the melee hit onto Fleta. Toby going to be gone. It's completely back and forth. 2v2 at the moment.
They got it.
Prophet cleans up Void. They have to move forward, though. The cart finally starting to does arrive. Now Prophet is here. Goes into the ice block. Fearless flops over onto the Wrecking Ball, and now it's them against the world. Can he freeze them in time? Goes in for the punch, does Fleta. Gets the uppercut finish onto Padoshin. You see here Marvel trying to stay alive, but there's just too much CC, too much damage for them to deal with. Shanghai Dragons successfully defend at point C on Hollywood and not allowing for a Game 5 to come through. They shut this one down 3-1.
fair.
To stay up to date with all things Overwatch League, make sure to check out one of our other recap videos.